seated. It is my privilege to welcome you all to the prestigious, much awaited Acuity 2020 organized by the ICT Department of Indian School Al-Wadi Al-Kabir. Our guest of honor this evening is Mr. Alkesh Joshi, Honorary President, School Management Committee, ISWK. Mr. Alkesh Joshi is a partner with Ernst& Young and is based in Oman. He is a chartered accountant from India and has been working in Oman since 2001. He is leading several initiatives and has been leading the tax services for Ernst& Young in Oman. Mr. Alkesh is also the president of the ISWK School Management Committee and has been involved with several developments and initiatives at ISWK. He is also a board member of the Indian Schools Board, overseeing all the Indian schools in Oman. Mr. Alkesh Joshi is also a founding member of the Indo-Oman Business Forum and a member of the Oman Cricket and an advisor to the board responsible for Oman Cricket. Sir, we are indeed fortunate to have you with us, and may I, on behalf of Indian School Al-Wadi Al-Kabir, extend to you a very warm welcome. We appreciate your benign presence here this morning.
We heartily welcome our esteemed members of the School Managing Committee, members of the Educational Cell, other distinguished guests, Principal Mr. D.N. Rao, and Vice Principals of the International, Senior and Primary Wings. We extend a very warm welcome to each one of you present here. We also welcome the teachers and students of the participating schools. We extend a hearty welcome to each one of you present here to make this occasion a very special one. We do appreciate and gratefully acknowledge your presence. We are also honored to have our esteemed panel of judges to adjudicate today's competition. With that being said, first off, we have Mr. Hamid Saif Hamid Al-Hinai. He is an engineer. He is an IT engineer from Worley Parsons Petroleum Development, Oman. Besides, he is also known for his work in different fields. He did his graduation in Bachelor of Software Engineering from Curtin University, Australia, and his Bachelor of Computer Science from Murdoch University, Dubai. He was nominated as valedictorian of Murdoch University in the year of 2018. He has also received a letter of reference from Murdoch University for his excellent academic results.
We also have in our midst Mr. Mohammad Siddiq. Mr. Mohammad Siddiq is working as the Director of Studies, Faculty of Information Technology at Majan University College since 2011. He has 18 plus years of academic and industrial experience in India, South Korea, and the Sultanate of Oman. He is a senior fellow of Advanced HE UK and has 10 plus years in teaching different IT subjects to the UG and master's students from various universities. He has coordinated and developed many real-time large-scale applications in IT companies using both Microsoft and Java platforms with the latest technologies on several domains.
Finally, we have Dr. Prasenjit Gupta. Dr. Prasenjit Gupta received his PhD in computer science from the University of Minnesota, Minneapolis, USA in 1995. Prior to that, he received his BTech and MTech degrees in computer science and engineering from IIT Kharagpur. He has held various positions in academia and industry, including postdoctoral fellow at Max Planck Institute for Informatics, Germany. Dr. Gupta has over 85 publications in various international journals and conference proceedings. He is the founder of Elahi Technologies, Kolkata, offering software training and consultancy services. Once again, a very warm welcome, sirs.
Now, it is time to introduce the team orders of the participating teams in today's event. Dear participants, as I call out your respective team names, I request you to kindly note down the order in which you will be called upon. Firstly, we have Team Cortana. Team Cortana, you have been allotted Team 4. Coming up next is Team Alexa. Team Alexa, you have been allotted Team 5. Next, Team Databot. Team Databot, you have been allotted Team 8. Coming up next is Team Elsa. Team Elsa, you have been allotted Team 6. Coming up next is Team Siri. Team Siri, you have been allotted Team 3. Next, we have Team File. Team File, you have been allotted Team 7. Coming up next is Team Socratic. Team Socratic, you have been allotted Team 2. Next, we have Team Yupa. Team Yupa, you will be our very first team. Last but not the least, Team Watson. Team Watson, you have been allotted Team 9. All the best to all our teams today.
Now that the teams are all set, I request our guest of honor, Mr. Alkesh Joshi, to declare today's event open.
Namaskar, everyone, and I declare Acuity 2020 open. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. For the past 4 years, the Department of Information and Communication Technology at Indian School Al-Wadi Al-Kabir has been hosting the Inter-School Software Development Competition. ISWK is honored to host this event yet again this year. With that being said, Let us now begin with the Web App Interface Development Competition. Here are the rules. The web app interface must be put on display and it will be judged. The source code must be presented to the judges when asked, and the participants are expected to answer questions based on the code. Total time allotted for each team will be 15 to 20 minutes. Participants are allowed to present the web app on screen. Teams will be required to modify logical changes to the designed web app interface.
Wish you all the best. All the guys participate in software development competition.
Thank you, sir, for your words of inspiration. Without further delay, I would like to call upon Team UPA to begin with their presentation.
Good morning to one and all, judges, members of the school management committee, and who all are present here. A very pleasant morning to you all. Now I'll start with our project. Good morning. This is we have developed a website app interface. Website app interface. This is the name of our website Finder, which is an e-commerce site where many accessories and clothing line is available. First, let me brief you with the importance of e-commerce in COVID times, especially now and even after. Since it's COVID, people prefer staying in home and they don't want to go out. So e-commerce has played even played a greater impact during this time, and COVID fears will not end over a night. So it will also play even after COVID. E-commerce is important and it will play a major impact. Now I'll take you all to the website we have developed. This is our website. This is our website, which is an e-commerce site, as I said, which has total of 6 web pages, which are interlinked with each other. This is the logo of our site. And as you can see here, the navigation bar, home page. This is the home page, product page, about, account, and a cart page. Now, I'll go through the home page, then I'll go to each page. When you press here, you can go to the product page directly, or when you press here also, you can go to the product page. Now I'll go through the home page. These are the products we display to the customer, which are trending and which are available right now. As you can see, these are the products and these are the latest products. The home page is for displaying products to the customer so that they can get information and buy easily which are the products which other people are buying. This is an exclusive item in our website, which is Me Band 4. Here are the reviews of the customer, and here are the brands which are branding, and this is the footer of our website. And now I'll take you later to the exclusive part. When we press here, it directly takes us to the product detail page of our site. Now I'll take you to the product page. This is the product page. You can either press here or here. Let me press find now. And it takes us to the product page. These are all the products which are available in our site. Now let me press the first product. When I press the first product, it directly takes us to the account page, because this is a special feature of our site that only the login customer can see the details of the product. First, I'll show you the register feature later. First, let me log in. This login option, I have already I have already registered a username and a password. The username is UPA and the password is 1234. When I log in, as you can see here, it comes logout UPA, which means that we have successfully logged in. So when we press here, it automatically gets logged out, and it's a normal page, and you can see the product detail page. Now I'm going back again to the product page, and when I press here, as you all can see, now we have gone inside the product detail page. You can see the products has been put to display. You can see different views of the product, here. So when you press here, the different views can be displayed. Here's the price, and you can select size small, and you can add how much quantity you want. Let me put small 2 and press add. When I press add, the product directly gets added to this cart here. So when I press add, it takes back us again to the product page, in order that if we can buy even more items, we can buy. Now let me buy one more item, the Nike t-shirt. First we have bought the Puma red shirt. Now we'll buy the Nike t-shirt. I'll press size large. I'm adding 2 quantity, and when I press add, you can see we have added 2 items. Now to check that item, we are going to the cart page. When I go to the cart page, you have seen that I have added 2 items here, red Puma shirt and a Nike t-shirt, quantity 2, and a total of, so the price was OMR 9 and 12. So it has doubled it, 18 and 24. And here you can see the total price, how much you have to pay. Till now, the products are here. So now when I press pay now, in the database, the product gets automatically updated as paid. And when you enter the website again and log in again, it won't show as like the products which you have not paid. So when I press pay now, you can see a drop down box from the top saying paid successfully. When I press OK, it takes us again to the home page. It's the same home page. Now I'm going to cart, and I'll show you that there's no more product because we didn't buy. We have paid it, so we have not bought anything yet. So there's nothing in the product page. So now let me go to the product page again and add something small, the same thing, small size 2, and let me go to the cart page. As you all can see, it's get added here. So I have pressed paid and paid successfully, and we go back again to the home page. This is the website which we have made. And now I'll show the behind part of the website, how it works and how it works. We have created this website, designed this website using HTML and style sheet CSS. And we have used text editor called Brackets. Now, and after creating the website, we have linked to the web service, which is XAMPP, a control panel for the web service. Now I'll open XAMPP. This is the control panel. So when I press admin here, it directly takes us to the data page, database. So this is the database. As you all can see here, this is the account page. There's only a single account here, Uper, which I've already added. First, I'll go through the account page. Now, as you all can see, there's no, only Uper is the only username here. So we'll log out of Uper and we'll go to products. And we can't go here, it directly takes us to the account page. Even if we click on account page, it also takes us to the account page. So let me register a new name, test at gmail.com. And let me set the password as 123. And now when I register, it shows registered successfully. Now let us go to the database and check how it is. So when I press account, it refreshes the page. As you all can see, we have registered just now, and the username is added here, test, and the password I said 123 and test at gmail.com. This is what we registered here. So it is stored in our database. And now I'll show the cart page. As you all can see, what I did before, in the name username Uper, I've added a red Puma shirt, size small, quantity 2, and a single product cost 9. And when we press pay now, this status has been updated to pay. Now I'll log in using the username called test, and the password is 123. So when I log in, you can see here logout test, which means this is a username. When I press here, the account gets logged out. Let me go to the product and add a few items. Let me add this dress, medium. So we have, as you have seen, we have added 2 Puma red shirt and a Puma V black Puma shirt. So let me add one more product. 3 products. Have added 3 products. Now we'll go to the cart page and check. As you all can see here, 3 quantities we have added. You have seen that I have added. Now let me go to the database. This is the cart database. Now you can't see the username test or the product which you have added. So let me refresh the cart page. You can see test the products which you have bought and the size, the quantity, single product cost. And now you have to notice that the status is unpaid because we haven't pressed pay now here. So when we press pay now, this status gets updated to paid. So let me press pay now, and it is a drop down box on the top shows paid successfully. Let me press OK. Now you have seen it's not updated yet. So when we press cart, you all can see the last 3 product is updated to paid. So the website, whoever is handling the website can see that the product has been paid and successfully paid. But now when we go to the cart page, you can see that there's no product, which means you have paid all. Now this is the exclusive feature. This is the same thing. The product, it takes us to the product detail page, and I'll show you once more. Small band, big band, 2, and I press add. It takes us to the cart, and it shows again. And in the cart, there's one more thing, me part mat unpaid. Let me press pay. Okay, which means we have successfully paid. And let me go to the cart page and reload the database. And you can see we'll know that it's paid. And when we go here to the cart page, it's there's no things available here. So which means that we have paid it successfully. Let me go to home. So this is the website we have created, which is a dynamic site, which is interlinked to the database. Let me log out of test. So this is the website we have created, which is interlinked to a database, and we are using Apache as a web service. And now I'll show you all how the app works. I have minimized my screen, and I'll show that it's a website interlinked app. As you all can see, this is my phone's display. I'm going inside my phone, and when I press, you can see here there's a Finder app here. So when I press Finder, there's a small text box opening, because since we don't have a free server host here, I have made my we have made our laptop as the server, like the local server. So this local host, which means the IP address, when I enter my laptop's IP address, which is 192.168.1.7, so you can see the same page getting reloaded. It's the same web page. Either you can hear in the laptop, you can use the local host because the laptop is the host. But in this text box, you have to add the IP address of the server, which is connected to the Wi-Fi. The app only loads only if the mobile data is connected to the IP address, which the server is connected. So let me type the IP address. So when I press connect, as you all can see, the app gets loaded here. I have made this. We have made this app using MIT App Inventor 2, which is a simple app, app inventor, which has a few block codes. When you add it, and you can see the exact same website in your mobile, but it doesn't open as a Google browser, web browser. It opens as a app inside your phone. So it's the same feature. When you everything is same. Now I'll show how the database and the app is interlinked. Let me take you all to the database. As you can see, the database is here, and our app is here. Now when I press find now, I'll go to the product page. One second. The app is getting connected. When I go to the product page, you can see, because the app didn't work, because when we have tested in the yesterday, we have used a login got register. When I logged out of that, the app couldn't respond. So when I went back and came inside, the app got responded. So when I press the all products, we haven't logged in yet. If we have logged in here, we can see a logout and the register username. So when I press the product, so as you all can see, whatever happens in the website happens here. We are directly going to the account page. Now I'll register a username here, which I'll use register, or I'll use Acuity as the username, all small. so that we don't get confused. And email, I use it as sam@gmail.com. And the password 123 or any other you can enter. It's convenient as 123. So when I press register, you can all see here it's registered successfully. So now let us go to our account page. Till now in our account page, we have not seen Acuity as our username. So when I go here, you can all see that Acuity is added as a username from the app, and password is 123 as I said, and sam@gmail.com. Now let me log in through that same thing. Acuity, password 123. When I press login, let me press login again. The username I have spelled it wrong. Now I have typed Acuity 123, and when I press login, as you all can see, we have logged inside our website, and here log out Acuity, which is your username. So now let me go and add some products. When I press here, you can all see it takes us to the product detail page. It's the same feature as the website. So when I press large and when I
Time is
add
up.
Team Uper, please note that you have crossed the time limit. I now request our esteemed panel of judges to ask questions based on their presentation.
Shall I ask question?
Yes, sir.
Levin, it's good that there is a consistency between your web application and mobile app, and you're quite confident in that. I have two questions. Number one, why do the customer need to log in before even browsing the products and adding it to the cart? Normally in e-commerce applications, we allow the customers to look at all the products. Only at the time of payment, we can ask them to either log in or pay as a guest, isn't it? This is my first question. Can you answer?
Yes, sir. This is like a feature of our app website where we show that like the database and the website and the app is three are interlinked with each other. We have to log in to see the product, because when they see the product, like they want to buy it, and only at the end if they press login, like it's a loss for the website that only when they press pay in the end pay now, that they have to pay and log in with their username. So when we do this, like when we press the product detail itself, they have to see when they have to log in. So it creates a username and the information. So the
All right. I got it. Can you go to the program code, if possible, to the product page?
Product page.
Yes, the product
Yes.
page. And I just want a simple add to cart button to be added below the product, any one product. That's it.
Any one product.
Yes.
Button.
Yes, a button to add to cart. That's it.
Yes, sir. Sure. Under any one of the products, sir?
Yes, sure.
Yes. As you can see, I've created a div. Now let me add it below size. Input. Type equal to submit and name. See. So when I go to a product page, you can see a submit button.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, what do you think is the real new feature that you have added? What is the new stuff that you are doing? What would you
New
like
thing.
to So what is the novelty that you are bringing in your website?
That's the same feature, that product detail page that you have to log in to see it. So the website who the developers can get more information about the how many people have logged in to see just the detail.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, I have one more question. What do you call it? Are the content hard coded, or because I noticed you didn't have a database like a scheme for your products?
So I couldn't understand. Could you repeat, please?
So are these products within the database, or was it straight coded within your HTML?
HTML. It was coded directly to the HTML. But I have linked one of the product here. I can show like logical change if you want. I'll open my database. You can see images. Only one of the image has been linked. When I press on this, I'll simultaneously show with my app too. It gets changed in my app too, in our app. So let me press edit. And this is the image of this guy. So this is my website. So when I press, I know another image in my folder. So I'll change it to Saga. So this is, so when I press go, it gets updated. You can see in the image place. You can see here saga.png. So when I go here and reload my site, you can see a new image gets added. I'll show you my web page. You can see here, like this is my mobile. I didn't do any changes. So when I go to the account page, you can see Saga gets added here to the image, gets changed in the app as well as in the website. It's a interface app.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Team Yupa. That was amazing.
Thank you.
I now call upon Team Socratic to begin with their presentation.
Hello, respected friends and leaders and my partners, participants. This is Pranav Mittal from Indian School Al Mabela to present my team Socratic with my teammates Said Faisal and Muhammad Azharuddin. Here we present you our first ever developed website web application interface, which is user friendly, real time, which you would love to explore. Uh, yeah, so here this is our website. The website's name is Socratic, and it is for a blog, means sharing of information. Here you can see our latest posts. We can share much information. This is our homepage, the layout. The sidebar reveals recent posts, categories, then recent comments, login and registration, then archives, and about us. About us means what is our aim and what do we want to develop by this site. Here we have also included a live chat button, which will help us for interaction with the users. Then wait a second. Yeah, we have our blogs and posts, which are after submission presented over here. These are all our posts. We can also comment on these posts, and we can share information and knowledge through this. Then we have user registration, where a person can register to submit their post or to comment. Then we have contact. Contact can be used to mail us our queries, their queries. Uh, now, Sheth, now I'll show you how we can share our query. Here we can type our query, or we can also comment. The message will reach to us, and we will be able to reply after some time. Then we can submit our posts. For submitting the post, we need to register first. After so we can submit our post through this, like here. As I have already registered, so I can use this. Wait. Yeah. We can choose our file here, and we can post a picture also. When we submit our post, the post will be automatically uploaded to close post and blog area. It's loading, just a minute. And the internet slow. Yeah. So now we will be able to see our post in the blog and posts here. Like this, we can see our posts, and we can also edit them. Then I'll be showing you our. These are the terms of service for us to develop user friendly and understanding concept. We developed this privacy policy and terms of service tab. I'm not going to show you this. Then we have the live chat feature, where we can also we can ask our queries directly without our email or something. We can just type here. Like if you have a query on let's say adding a comment. Now it said we are not online, we'll email you back, because it's us, we are messaging us. So this will we will be able to see the message and we can answer it later on the private chat. Means it's live, but we will be able to answer them privately. And now where's that key? If we are not replying in short time, there will be a game appearing crisp box, which is started. I'll just see to it. Where is it? And where's the game? yeah, so this is all about our website, and we'll like to conclude by saying this website is for sharing knowledge and information to create an awareness among the people of what's going on in the world, where the technology and AI has reached. Then, if anybody tries to post something of not from this context, we'll see it shortly and we'll delete it. It is strictly prohibited to change the meme to post the memes or criticize anyone on this platform. Thank you.
Thank you, Team Socratic. May I request our honorable judges to ask questions based on their presentation?
Yes, Pranav, have you hosted this website live? Have you hosted
Yes, sir.
this website live? Yes. All right. Then my first question to you is that why registration option in the menu is still available when the user is logging in successfully? Why are you showing that button there? Did you get
In
my
order
question?
to share the posts.
I mean, when you go to your website and you will see after login, still the user registration option is available, whereas the user has already logged into your website. So I don't think you should have that there. Okay, anyway, I wanted to know how are you posting your pictures? Whenever there is a new post, you're posting even an image to the system, right? So are you saving
Yes.
that to the database directly, or is it saved in some particular directory? I want you to show me the code.
Okay, sir. Just a second. See now. See now.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, ma'am will choose. Okay, ma'am.
All right, that is okay, Pranav. Thank you very much. Your main page design is really good. Thank you.
Yes, I have a question related to the code. Are you aware of code quality or coding quality?
Quality as sir.
Basically, like the quality of your code. This is something everyone should be aware of. It will help you later on to read your code again with indentation, comments, and such.
Yes, yes,
I
yes.
know HTML usually it puts them all in one line. Although if you can clean it up, it will help you later on to refactor whatever you need quicker. But other than that, very good site. Thank you.
That was amazing. Thank you, Team Socratic. I now call upon Team Siri to begin their presentation.
Can I start?
Yes, you can.
Very good morning to one and all. We are Team C. These are my teammates Nandakrishna and Kevin, and myself, Raj Rawat. The COVID 19 pandemic has radically transformed the lives of millions of people around the globe, including students, compelling them to stay at home due to the closure of educational institutions, affecting their physical and mental well being in profound ways, following a monotonous daily routine, and all this resulting in increasing boredom over the time. But as the saying goes, turn your obstacles into opportunities and your problems into possibilities. We three team members thought of an idea to alleviate our boredom. Why not use our coding skills to create an app? But not just any app. This one has a specific purpose, all on a platter, to help the common man deal with the COVID 19 pandemic in a much more convenient manner. We are extremely proud to introduce Covify. With various amazing features built to help the common man better understand and stay updated with any and probably all information regarding the COVID 19 pandemic, this app is, as I have explained before, an all in one platform which provides information about the virus ranging from the latest case count, how it spreads, how to prevent it, to a live map showing its spread around the world. We have developed this app in Flutter using the Dart programming language. Flutter lets you develop beautiful looking native apps for Android, iOS, and the web. With one code base, we are able to build the app for both Android and the web. Covify welcomes us with a clean and beautiful looking UI. Now, I pass on to my teammate Nandakrishna to explain more about the app.
So let's start with what is COVID-19. The first feature is about COVID-19. The COVID-19 pandemic is an ongoing pandemic of coronavirus disease 2019. Covify has an image where the user can scroll through and get all the required information about COVID-19, such as risk involved, mode of transmission, the symptoms, etc. As you can see, each and every detail is customized into small charts, maps, etc. to make it more informative and appealing to the user. Now let's move on to the next feature. The next feature Covify has is the statistics, tracking the number of confirmed cases, recovered patients, tests conducted, death toll, etc. These graphs and charts show the relationship between the data series. The expertise in color is used to enhance the meaning and clarity of the data displayed. The statistics page is divided into three main categories: global, national, and graphical representation of confirmed cases. The main feature of our app is providing worldwide COVID statistics by collecting the information from public API. In global statistics, the data includes the total number of infected patients, recovered patients, and the total deaths. As you can see, the user interface has a user-friendly symbols to create a positive vibe. In national statistics, there's the UC country-specific data, which shows the data for the location of the user. We use IP tracking to find the country of the user and then provide specific data according to the country. Now I'll show you a demo by connecting to a VPN. So now I'll be connecting to United Kingdom. As you can see, now it's connected to the virtual private network. Now let me refresh and you can see that the data will be changing. So the main reason we are doing this is to get a more personalized data for the user so that he doesn't have to find his country and then see the data. So this will be displaying the data automatically. So now you can see the data is shown for United Kingdom, which means the API is pulling the data and then displaying for the country United Kingdom. So I'll go back to Oman. I'll be switching off the VPN. Yes, it's disconnected. And now let me refresh. A bit of a loading, then yeah, there we go. That's now we can see the data has changed to Oman because right now we are in Oman. So then the VPN has changed my location from the Oman to the connected country, and now we are back. So the app automatically identifies a new location and provides data for that country. So beneath that, each country specific data, we have confirmed cases. So in the daily chart, the orange bar graph depicts the total, and more the number and the more accurate data will be shown. So the next is the weekly chart. The weekly chart is a logarithmic scale which shows us the data of the outbreak in the past 2 weeks. And finally, the growth chart basically shows the difference between the confirmed and the recovered cases. You can see that in the orange and green graphs. So it's a difference between the total recovered and the confirmed cases. So now we'll move on to the next feature, that is the prevention. So the next feature is the prevention. So Covify aims to educate and make everyone aware on how we can protect ourselves and others by knowing the facts by taking appropriate precautions. So Covify has the do's and don'ts through a story-like image for better understanding. This helps the user to read and understand how to protect himself, his family, and the society. Now let's go to the next feature. So the next feature, as you can see, it's symptoms. COVID-19 affects different people in different ways. So most infected people will develop mild to moderate illness and recover without hospitalization. So the next symptoms page gives the user the awareness of the intensity of the various symptoms and thus help the user to seek treatment accordingly. So now I hand over to my teammate Kevin for further explanation.
There are many weird myths about the virus that are getting circulated through social media, misleading many. To put an end to this and show the difference between myth and reality, we have designed a separate tile called Mythbusters, busting the myths with WHO verified authentic answers. And once we tap on a myth, it shows us a reality in a pop-up. Therefore, from now on, you never have to believe another myth. Other than the myths, generally people are caught up in their own fears and concerns, have a lot of misconception, a lot of unanswered questions about the pandemic. So as a solution to this, we have a separate FAQ section, which allows everyone to find answers to all the frequently searched questions about the virus in one place. Again, all answers verified by the WHO. Coming back to the home UI, we have the live COVID heat map. Yes, this is one of the coolest features which our app provides. We have created this amazing feature with the help of a live map API. It shows us a live heat map with color green. And now for those of you speculating what a heat map is, heat map is about something specific to map displayed in different colors on the map depending on the magnitude of the data in a map. For instance, here the spread of COVID-19 has been displayed on the map, and different on the amount of cases, the color of that region has been displayed in a darker shade, and in likely affected regions, it has been displayed in lighter shade. Now moving on, if you click the green icon on the screen below, you will see 3 options popping up. And you will see that the color of the map changes to shades of green, and this function will show the data for recoveries. Now, as I had explained before, in more recovered regions, the color will be a darker shade of the specified color. And for the other 2 icons below, which are the red and purple icon, they both show the data for active COVID-19 cases and death respectively. Now, say for example, I want to know about the cases in a specific province instead of the country. Then I can just slide up the province on the slider. So now the map will change. For example, if I click a province in US, then from the left, a panel will pop up and display all the statistics about COVID-19 situation of that particular province, ranging from the basic cases, recoveries, deaths to the number of total population affected, and the most affected areas in selected area, depending on the slider selection. And if you're showing any symptoms of the virus, it is better to get in touch with the nearest COVID center at the earliest. Coming back to the home UI, the app has another tile called Nearby Centers. For now, we have provided the 4 main regions in Oman with all COVID centers in those regions, namely Muscat, Al Quds, Sur, and Salalah. Now we tap on the particular region, it shows all the COVID centers of that region. You're just a click away from the center. To get directions to your nearest center, just tap on the particular center and then it will automatically take to Google Maps to show you the direction and location towards your nearest COVID center. Or if you feel that you have to take an appointment or connect to the nearest center, we can easily call the center with the touch of button located next to the center. Once we tap on the call icon, it will take you to your phone dial with number dialed for you. And you are all ready to call. Now passing on to my teammate, Raj, to explain further about the app.
Kevin. Next feature we have added to our already amazing arsenal of features is the news feature. This feature has been created using a news API to fetch data from the net, and we have embedded them into different thumbnails with the headlines of the news in a classy and elegant manner, as you can see on the screen, which are all displayed in a slideshow manner automatically. And now, if we click any of these thumbnails, then it will display the detailed information about the headlines. And again, moving on to the next feature we have here is incubation notes. Now this is a function made for the patients who have been affected by the virus so that they can write some daily notes about how they feel during their incubation period, which is usually 14 days. The other thing about this feature is that this has been created using Firebase, which is an all-in-one platform provided by Google to use as a backend through which we have created a database for storing all the records entered by the user. Now that you know enough about this feature, let us show you a demo of its working. Now, if I press on the plus button and on that a screen will pop up, and if we write day 4 over there and type I am feeling good and press the add button, the record has been automatically added on both the app and the website, as you can see. And now if we press the delete button on the side, as you can see, the record has been deleted on both the app and the website as well. With all the features that we've added, we're pretty sure that this app is an all-in-one tool to get to know and better understand about COVID-19. With all these features, we intend to inculcate in people the knowledge that will play a role in helping them to get through the COVID-19 pandemic. And apart from all that, considering the amazing UI, eye-catchy appearance, it has been perfectly molded into the way a user expects it to be. Moreover, at this point in time, considering the sheer potential this app represents in these times, we've planned a lot of things to develop further in this app so as to make this app the perfect COVID helper tool. Thank you, everybody, and stay safe.
May I now request our honorable judges to ask questions based on their presentation.
All right. I have a question to Nand. Where are you getting the data updates from? Because you are referring to a public API, and I want to know how are you embedding that. If you can show the code, that would be much better.
Yeah, I had the same question. Yeah, thanks.
Yes, sir. So we are using API to fetch data so that if you're using API, the one good thing is that we'll get all the required information. And apart from that, it's our wish how we pass the data. So we want it as an eye-catchy appearance. So we use the API only to get the data, and after passing, it's as you can see, all it's displayed in a very beautiful manner. So that's how we get the data. We are using API.
From where? From where are you getting the data?
We are using COVID-19 API
Okay.
for the statistics.
Okay.
All right, thank you very much. One
Thank
more
you.
question, a quick related to the chart. Is this chart auto updated? Can you show me the
Yes,
code?
definitely, sir.
Can
Definitely.
you
The
show me
chart
the
is
program
auto
code?
updated, and even as I told, it's from the API. So the data is from the API, and we have the program in that way that the chart gets updated automatically. So definitely, the chart will get updated automatically.
All
So
right, Nand. I would want to see that code, program
yes, sir.
code.
Yes, sir.
Yes, thank you.
Screen sharing. Just a minute. Yes, sir. So this is the code. So this is Android Studio right now. So we are using Flutter, and we are using Dart programming language.
All right. Exactly where exactly you're updating the chart? Can you just highlight the code and
Yes, sir.
explain?
Yes, sir. I'll go to that part. So
Yeah.
this is the part where we are used to update the chart.
All right. Okay. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you, sir. My pleasure.
Can you edit the code just a bit and just remove one of the menus, one of the icon menus, if it's possible?
Yes, sir. Definitely, we can do that. So you mean the one in the main home screen? We can remove one of the feature.
One of the
Like
features, just
you can name one if you want. So
the last one. Just remove the
yeah,
last
sure.
one. Yeah.
Okay. So we'll remove the incubation notes.
Yeah.
So let me present the code again. So mm, that's a yes, that's the part where we have incubation nodes. So now it's removed. So do we have to make an APK file again and show it on a phone?
No, just the website. It's okay.
Yeah, then it's done. It's all done. So now we don't have the incubation nodes.
Yeah, so can you just present it on the website? On the local
On the
host?
website. Okay,
Yeah.
it's compiling right now. So we are compiling it.
Okay. It's good to see Flutter developers. It's something new, which is good.
Yeah. So that's one of the features of using Flutter. So as the program detail says, we have to make for both website and an app. So definitely
Correct.
Flutter is one of the best way to do both at the same time. So we are having only one code base actually.
Yes.
So at the single time itself, we can do it for both. So it's really an amazing feature. And the Dart programming language is also one of the best like for this purpose. So
Okay, I think this will take a while, but
the compiling is still going on. So
yeah, it's all right. Then we can just I believe you. It seems like what you did there is accurate. All right. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Thank you, Team City. That was amazing.
Oh,
I would like
excuse
to call upon. Yes.
I would like to show my app first. I'm from Socratic team. May I?
I'm really sorry. You have crossed the time limit. We have to go to the next team.
Okay.
Thank you so much. I would like to call upon Team Cortana to begin with their presentation. Team Cortana, you may proceed.
Okay, sure. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
A very good afternoon to everyone. As Team 4, we decided to design a web app for a startup that goes by the name The Helping Hands. Our goal was to provide an application for Android users during times of distress. It would include features such as a map and as well as a page to give frequent weather updates pertaining to any natural calamity, advice on what precautions to take before certain types of natural disasters, and most importantly, an SOS button. The click of this SOS button would trigger our voice recognition feature, which would enable a fast response to any circumstance. For our web app, we have made extensive use of HTML, CSS, Android Studio, open layers, and a tad bit of JavaScript. So over here, let me just explain what the basic working of our web app is. So this is a flowchart to explain what it will be like. So the website has a registration page, a home page, and a map page. So for the registration, we have individual registration, aid provider registration, and organizational registration. So for that, that's for different types of users. If you're an individual customer, then you go to individual registration. Whereas if you're a doctor or a policeman or someone who can help out, then you go to aid provider registration. And if you're an organization such as a hospital as a whole, then you would go to the organizational registration page. And then in our homepage we have a navigation bar, retractable responsive navigation bar, and then we have about us, benefits, and our functioning, which I'll be showing to you in a bit, which has some sample text, and app download link, which is permanently present in the website. And for the app, we basically have four sections. The maps and forecasts redirect you to different websites um, in order to give you uh, live weather forecasts and the displaying nearby emergency centers. And then we have the SOS button, which activates the voice recognition, as I said before. And then in the precautions page, we have detailed instructions on how to react during the time of any calamity. And then we have user information, which basically just displays the profile of the user. Now I'll move on to the website. So over here, as it is visible, we have the home page of our website. So in the top left, we have the logo, the helping hands. In the top right, we have our retractable nav bar. And over here, I've given a typewriter animation. With us, you are safe. And here's the click to download of the app icon. And over here we have the about us section, how we function and benefits of our application, which is just basically some sample text about um, our startup. And in the end over there we have the footer, which just uh, includes the copyright and how you can contact us, our headquarters, and our email ID. So I'll move on to the individual registration page, which is what you would use to register as a normal customer. So over here on top, we have the progress bar, which basically just shows how much of the registration you're into, how much more is left. So right now it's at 0%. As I progressively move on to the next pages, it'll keep changing. So over here we have certain entries which are starred, which have to be entered by the user. Over here, let me just give some, um, just to show you the working. over here we have our date of birth, the blood group, whether you're differently abled or not, because our goal is to like provide a web app which can be used by anyone, even like if you are disabled, it will be easy for you to use. So, and over here, when I click on next page, if I scroll up, it shows 33% of the registration is complete because um, 1 out of 3 pages are completed. And over here, the registration just keeps on going. So in case if without filling any one of these entries, I click on next page, it'll show me an error because um, these are required fields which are indicated by the star. Um, so yeah, that's basically it for the individual registration page. And moving on to the organizational registration page, it is also consisting of pretty much the same thing, except it's for those entities who want to register as an organization. And yeah, that is pretty much it for the website. I will now be handing it over to Mohammed Yusuf, my teammate.
Good afternoon, everyone. As Pranshul said, I'm going to show our app. Yes, so here, like, this is the starting page in which, like, you have the SOS button. Like, if you press, it will directly go towards the call to call, like, the emergency landline. I'll cancel it. And then, like, here, if you want to go to the, if you want to use the web version, we can press here. As you can see, it goes to the web. And then for the app here, like we press this. So as you can see, there's a
Yusuf, it's not audible.
Oh,
Sam,
as
take
you
over.
can see, when he presses the weather button, it takes you to another website which displays the weather in your region, and when you press the map, it shows a map of where you are and your present location at a given point of time, and when you press that, it has a speak recognition feature which helps you can like navigate between screens using speech recognition feature. For example, you can ask for help and then it will call 9999, and you can navigate between different screens. For example, right now we can navigate to the user info, and we have another screen that has information on what kind of disasters and how to manage different emergencies and stuff like that. And you can access that also using the voice recognition feature as well. Yep, and yes, voice recognition feature can also be used to access the map, and as I was saying, different screens can be accessed through the voice recognition feature. And here you can save your user info, which can be sent when in case of a emergency to the concerned authorities, for example, first responders. Yep, and that's about it. Thank you.
Thank you, Team Cortana. We request our esteemed panel of judges to ask questions based on their presentation.
All right, Francis, my question is to regarding the website. You have a user registration option there, right? So is there any kind of security or membership option you have? Because that is the only dynamic page which I saw. So can you explain that or show me the code?
For the we can't basically save information for the account yet because we don't have a database set up. But what exactly did you want to see again, sir?
No, now that you have said there is no database, so there is no question of looking at the security of storing the data. Anyway, I have another question. You
Yes.
have in the mobile app, you have the voice recognition enabled. Can you please show me the code where exactly you have embedded that?
Yes, of course. Yusuf can do it.
No, so it's like in the highlight code in the upper string message equal to profile, and then it checks for the if it's equal to message.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Team Cortana. Let us now take a look at the glimpses of the past year's software development competition hosted by Indian School Al-Wadi Al-Kabir.
Good old days, how wonderful. Without further delay, may I now call upon Team Alexa to begin with their presentation. Team Alexa, you may proceed.
Good afternoon, respected judges, participants, and everyone online today. In today's world, everything is done on the computers, and so we would like to make your travel easier. And so, Alexa presents to you Fly High, a website and application built to fulfill your dreams to travel across the globe. As you open our website Fly High, you visit or are welcomed by our static homepage, where the slideshow demonstrates few of the places we cover. There are 4 reforms which we follow to make or fulfill your dreams. Moving on to the About page, you can know how and when do we provide our services. Now, I request my teammate Sarthak Sarkar to continue with the presentation.
As soon as you open the application, you are greeted with this beautiful intro animation, which symbolizes our company name and along with our company logo. After that is done, you are taken directly to our homepage, where we have a variety of packages. We'll come back to that in a minute. But if you want to go to the About Us page, we have a very user-friendly swipe navigation. If you swipe right, the navigation bar will open and you can navigate to the About Us. Or the conventional method of the 3 lines of navigation bar button can also be used. Now I would like you to take to the About Us page. In the About Us page, we will say our company motto and how we make your dreams come true. And if you would like to contact us, you can go to the Contact Us page, where we have a map of our location where we operate from, along with additional information such as mobile number and our email ID. If I click on the mobile number, it should directly take me to my default mobile app. No need to enter the number again. And the same happens with the email address. If I click on the email address, it should
For the website, the contact information is a little bit different. On the top, we have 2 hot links, and as well as on the bottom of the page. We also provide a query form, which will be replied by one of our admin members within a week or 2. Now, you want to fulfill or get your query clarified by today or by now, we also offer a live chat, which Ashwin would like to explain.
Now, how the live chat works. The live chat over here now accesses it as a user. Once a user enters, a token will be sent to an agent that is present. Now over here, the live chat accesses the name and the email of the user. And once you press start, now the token has been sent to an agent, that is my friend Anak here. And I would like to chat and ask about the offers that we are presenting. Now, as you can see, in real time, user and an agent interaction is available. So once a user has any queries, they can instantly access the live chat and talk with our agents.
Now moving on to the packages. We provide variety of packages based on continents, countries, 7 wonders, and seasonal. More information will be provided by Sarthak Sarkar.
Now to view the packages in the application, it is pretty simple. We have all the packages listed here in a user-friendly manner directly on the homepage. The top 4 slideshow images are for our best-selling packages, which the user can click on to view the details. As you can see, this is the package for America. If you scroll down, you can see it says log in to buy or add to wish list. You can only purchase or utilize other benefits such as itinerary and booking details along with wish list only when you are a member and have logged in. To log in, we have 3 methods in the application, all focusing towards user-friendly application. One method is right here. If you click on the login button, the other method is the conventional button in the navigation bar. And the third one is present always on the screen, which is on the top right person icon button. If you click on that, it will take you to the login page where you can input your login information. But let's say you are not our member. You can sign up and be our member so that you can enjoy benefits of our application. So as soon as I click on sign up, you can enter your details right here. Just for demonstration purposes and to show that we have a working interface between our website and application, my friend Ashwin will be registering using his website.
Now, inside the website, to register, we are asking you for your name, your phone number, gender, age, your date of birth, the email, and a password of your choice. And once you click sign up, it has already been registered into our database. Now, to show the proper working between our application and the website, we will now log in with the same email and password inside the application.
If you could say me the password, Ashwin. Now you can click on the I button to check the password if you have entered it correctly. As soon as you click on login, you are logged into our application and the previous person icon is now changed to your initial letter icon. Now let's say you've forgotten your password, but we would still like to enter in our application. We have got you covered. I'll sign out and I'll try to log in with the automated email OTP system. I'll enter my email address, which was just now registered, and I have forgotten my password, so I'll click on forgot password. As soon as I click on my forgot password, it'll give me a pop-up that an OTP is sent to my email. And the password text box has been replaced with the OTP text box. Now I would request my friend Ashwin to let me know the OTP. As you can see, the OTP system is generated and the OTP is 2251. And as soon as I click on login, you will see that the login is done as before. Now, let's take you through some of our features in the application. Let's say you would like to book, you can book an application in the future, but you would like to sorry. Let's say you would like to book an application, but book a package, but you would like to book it at a further date. You can always add it to your wish list for easy access. So let's say I'll click on Kolkata. For Kolkata, as I go down, the previously login button is now changed to add wish list and buy now. If I click to add wish list, Kolkata will be added to my wish list, which is right here. If I go to my wish list tab, and now you can directly click on Kolkata, and now you can proceed for your booking for easy access. As soon as you click on book now, it will ask you for the number of passengers and their passenger details. In this case, it is name and passport. So I will enter 2 passenger details. Sorry for that. And a passport number along with after that, as soon as I click on book Kolkata, it will prompt me with a pop-up to check if I have to alert me that if I have not checked my details properly. As I know I have entered my details correctly, I will click on continue. After that, you will receive a notification in the phone stating that your deal is booked right here. The notification for thank you for booking with us. And also you will receive a mail with the email address to the email address registered with the information we just entered. To check your itinerary, you can directly go to your bookings, and as you can see, the Kolkata with passengers too is added in here with the same information which is sent to your mail as well. For further queries, you can click here, and for rescheduling, you can click. It will open your default email application as shown earlier. Now, if the user is unable to find his packages in this user-friendly manner, he can even search for the packages in the search tab. Now, we would like our users to be up to date with all the features, with all the packages and promotions that we provide. So when the user is not using the application, we can send in push notifications, which is done using Firebase. I will send one. The application needs to be running in background. In that case, the user will receive the notification. Emulator stuff. Yeah. So I have published an campaign using the Firebase app, and it should automatically be reflected into the application. As you can see, it is. We are very sorry for the inconvenience caused. The emulator has hanged up, but the same application is on my phone, and I can show you that we have just received a demo right now. We have just received the travel app, which is right here. Switch off your. No, it is on. It is on. They can't see. Switch off your background. Oh. We are very sorry for the inconvenience caused. As you can see here, the notification is coming in my phone, which is right here. I'm very sorry for the inconvenience caused. I guess the application is, yeah, the emulator has crashed. We are very sorry for that. In here, you can see that the notification, and in there also, as of now, you can see the notification has come up. So this is how we will keep our users up to date with all of the latest packages and promotional offers that we will provide, along with customer satisfaction and user-friendly manner. I would now like Ashwin to take over.
Now, other than the website and the application with the user interface, we have added normal admin setup, that is admin controlling. Now, I'll log in with a specific email and specific address, the specific password that the admin can use. Now, the specialty between the admin access is that it has a specific profile account. So inside this, we have admin controls that can be accessed within the website. So here in the admin controls, person may delete the logs or delete their bookings, wish list, or even update the password in case any user needs it. So right now, I will delete the same email, the same profile that we have entered inside the application. Now, I'll do the delete. Now, I request Sarthak to log in again with the same profile.
We are very sorry for the inconvenience. The emulator is not responding. If Ashwin, you can do it with your website and show it to them that's not logging again.
So now I'll try logging in again with the same profile. Now, as you can see, it does not work because the login email has now been deleted. Now, to show you the source code, this is where we gather all our details. Now, over here, see, we have our own admin email present inside the database. And within that, we had earlier added our own profile, which we had deleted now. To show about our own bookings, we had once booked it, but now it's present. Another source code that we are using is that we also have our own backup system. So using a CSV file, we have created our own
Alexa,
backup
I'm
system.
really sorry to interrupt. You have crossed the time limit. I would like to call upon the judges to ask questions based on their presentation.
All right. I have one question here, which is related to the OTP system. Can you show me exactly how your email is configured and especially the mail server details in the code?
I'll share the screen, sir.
Yes, please.
Yes, sir. So in the booking page, this is our email configuration that we have in here. From here, we are using the email password from which our application is sending the email to the user. And once this is also added to the same user which we are sending, all the information and the widget email which is taken from the user while he signs into the application or registered using the application. That information is taken dynamically in this place and it is sent one by one to the user. This is our coding for sending the itinerary. And for the OTP, OTP is in the login page. So in the OTP, what we are doing is we are creating a random number between 1000 and 9999, and that number is being sent using the same auto email system which we have used for the itinerary.
Thank you. Just one more thing. If I have ordered a package or booked a package, can you show me exactly where these details are stored?
Yes, so you can check your itinerary details also in the application, which is if we have deleted the record, or else in the itinerary details you could go and yes.
Sir, if you would like to try, we can have your email, and then we can you can book a package with us, and then we can show you the details further on.
No, thank you very much. Not that. I just wanted to see an existing record in the database. That's it.
Yeah, we can show you right now, sir.
We'll show it to you right now.
I'll stop.
Now see here, over here we had an admin table, and before itself we had a booking set up. So for the booking over here, you can see that all the data that we had booked is now being shown here. So we use SQL to gather all the data inside the table. Multiple tables we have posted inside our database SDC20 over here. And so each of these tables are for like each. So suppose this table is for booking, information, logging in, and then wish lists. That way.
All right. Thank you very much.
Also, okay. Sir?
Yes, I have one question. For the admin user, if he wants to delete a user or you had a couple of features to delete, how would the admin know the email and the password?
That we can do because we had incorporated live chat within this thing. Otherwise, you can also do the email, because since inside our website, email is available throughout inside the website as well as the application. A user, if suppose a user wants to cancel their membership, then the user can send it directly into that email, which will be then accessed by the admin. The admin can then directly eat it. Otherwise, through the live chat, you can directly talk to an agent and cancel their membership.
Yes, but they shouldn't be sharing their password. So
no, this will be completely secured because this is directly towards an agent. So there is no third party involved in this. This is directly towards the agent that is of our company. So it's only customer and agent. There is no third party involved.
Okay, thank you.
That was wonderful. Thank you, Team Alexa. Now, I would like to call upon Team Elsa to begin with their presentation. Team Elsa, you may now proceed.
Is my screen visible?
Yes, it is.
Yes. So we will go in a traditional style presentation. So this is a fictional company Swift. So this Swift team contains us three, or Adil, Obed, Mubashir. So welcome to our project. So we at Swift would like to introduce a new system, a cafeteria system. It is a Swift state-of-the-art cafeteria system. And you might ask, why this cafeteria system? No, what we feel at Swift is that these, like, at present stages in a contemporary world, we're like having a very old and outdated system right now. So we wanted to make a big impact in the system, and also there is a need for a good cafeteria management system. So this cafeteria management system is mainly used in schools, colleges, and workplaces, and now we're mainly focusing on schools. So our Indian government had an educational roadmap introducing online education, like introducing many things like technological development. Yeah. And we at Swift, did a calculated prediction that by 2033, there'll be introduction of mobile phones in school premises. But due to this ongoing pandemic, it has been 2020, and this online education has been introduced much more sooner. Like technology is much more advanced, and again we are predicting that by 2025 there'll be mobile phones in school premises, and I think it's a very good prediction. So we would like to show our vision right now, how our app works. So judges, please note, this not the final app, this is just a build. And is my app visible?
Yes, it is.
Yes, Obed, you can start controlling. First, we have this beautiful login page, and you just have to enter it. And now we can't enter it because it is running on a prototype. And next, you can go done. Yes, and welcome. Yeah, extremely beautiful. Drag, Obed. So like we have to start choosing our options. You can start choosing our options. Obed, please start. Mubashir, I think you can show your prototype working. So you can do the same thing, done. And now we have a welcome screen. Tap here to start choosing your options. And let's choose sandwich. And I want coffee, let me choose coffee. And you chose sandwich and coffee, how the quantity is there. Click yes, confirm yes. And thanks for ordering next. And basically this app is for the client. anyone using it, the customer. And the website is mainly focused for the admin. So basically what the customer has to do is take this QR code and show it to the in the counter to get a confirmation so he can get the food. And that's all. That's our vision. So we at Swift were enthusiastic and we really loved this idea and wanted everyone to use it. So we thought of making it open source. So like like how can we make it open source? The main things to consider are accessibility as well as reprogrammability, and those two parts my team members will answer.
As open source software is growing use, developers have the responsibility of making their software accessible to all potential users, and thus accessibility has been given special importance by us. And now Obed can take over and talk about and continue with the presentation.
As our cafeteria system source code is readily available for all, we all have designed the code in such a way that it can be easily understood and programmed by other developers.
So considering these two things, we had to choose a programming language, and we used Python for making the app. You might ask, like, how Python, like, how is it possible? Like, this stuff is very slow. And we had a solution for it, and that is an open source library known as Kiwi MD. And here is a logo, beautiful logo here there. And so we had all things ready. And speaking about the website, with planned making it using CSS and HTML, and an library known as Flask for Python. So we had 10 days. So like here's our presentation. Like it will be contrasting from rest of the teams because the app as well as website is not ready. Okay, so we started making the web and the website. So 10 days. Within 4 days, we were able to complete the stuff, finish the front end part. But on the 5th day, I wanted to make it as a build on my APK, on my phone. So to like in a simple term, convert it to an APK. So first, I would like to demonstrate the app as well as the website. First, I would like to demonstrate the app. And please judges note that this is just a basic demo. It's like a pre-alpha build, not even a complete build. And here you go. It's a beautiful interface. You have username, password, and I click my username, Adil, and password. And I'm logging in, and it's logged in. So welcome, Adil. So we were able to complete till this much, and now I would like to show you the website. So let me reload it. So I'm typing my username, and here's the password. And make sure it just takes little time. Okay, so just welcome screen, and big is the name of the person. And now I would like to stop my video. There is some important feature in this. So this build, like the special feature of this build is we integrated a QR code system in this build. And here I can show you how it works. So I show my phone right now. So you get this camera there. And you can see it's blinking, right? I mean, that blue color words. I think it was visible, but as I say, basic build, we couldn't, complete it. So compiling this into an APK was a huge failure. We couldn't do that. And we asked the support of the KiwiMD team. They helped us a lot, but they also couldn't, find the issue. So is it a success? No, it's not a success. So now we have 5 days left. And we asked one of our mentor what to do and all. So he said, no code, you can use blah, blah, blah. And but we at Swift are committed to making this as open source as possible. And if you use no code, it is not that mature platform. And it is completely subscription based. It is, completely defeating the idea of open source. So we didn't go with this, even though it's the easier route. So next candidate was using Kotlin. And we were able to make the app using Kotlin, but it was all beginner stuff. I think it will be childish for me to show in this competition. So in 2 days we learned Kotlin and tried to do it. Now the problem is we just had 3 days. In 3 days you can't complete any app or things. So we at Swift are accepting our lack of time and the situation going on. Is it a failure? Nope. We at Swift are definitely sure that we will complete it one day. And it will be available as open source. So what are the lessons learned? No, I would like to say this upcoming participants next year, like what mistakes we did, please don't do it. Exactly. So the first mistake we did was we didn't research properly. We should have a descriptive as well as a correlational research. First of all, as descriptive, you can say that we didn't check for other sources, like as Team 3 showed, they used Flutter. And there are many options, but we chose KiwiMD thinking that it was, a mature platform and a correlational one. We didn't compare our KiwiMD with Flutter or React Native or something else, and we couldn't do it. And that's all. And I would like to thank, IS Wadi Kabir for giving us the stage where we could demonstrate our skills as well as share our experiences. And judges, any questions?
May I now request our honorable judges to ask questions based on their presentation.
Thank you, team, for being honest about it. I just have one quick question. What exact software ID or tool did you use to develop the sample prototype that you developed? Thank you.
The prototype I first showed was developed using Adobe XD.
Okay, thank you.
And that's all. Any more questions? Even students can ask, like, what are the failures we faced?
Yeah, I'll just comment saying that I know how stressful it can be. I've been there before. So it's always best to start early, research more, and make sure you know where to start before you actually start doing anything. But yeah, all the best.
Exactly, sir. And Swift out. Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot.
We understand, Team Elsa, but thank you so much. I now call upon Team File to begin with their presentation. Team File, you may now proceed.
Good afternoon, eminent panel of judges, all my fellow contestants and mentors. Oman is our country. Oman is like our homeland. We want to show Oman to the world, how we discovered it with our own eyes. Oman, with its serene nature, aesthetic beauty, and peace-loving people, has made us all enraptured in it. We want to show Oman through our website, Ahlam. Anyone can view the website right now. The website is online on the net. May I please share my screen?
Yes, you may.
Thank you. Is my screen visible?
Yes, it is.
Thank you.
Then is there any problem?
Team File, are you sharing the screen?
Yes, I think so. Our previous participant, like I mean, our team member left the meeting by mistake, maybe. Can we wait for 5 minutes, otherwise we will continue.
Or we can do one thing, we can proceed to the next team. We'll come back to you later.
Yeah, sure, no problem. Thank you so much.
Yes. I now call upon Team DataBot to
Excuse
begin
me.
with their presentation. Yes.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Can I please show my app? Because we
I'm
haven't
really
shown our
sorry.
app yet.
I'm really sorry. You have crossed a time limit. We'll come back to you
No,
later.
just 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes, please.
I'm really sorry. We have to come back to you later. We have to go to Team Databot right now.
Okay. Thank
Thank
you.
you for understanding. I now call upon Team Databot to begin with their presentation. Team Databot, you may now proceed.
Thank you. Good morning, honored judges, respected teachers, other fellow participants, and everyone present here. We're all stuck in this pandemic, and what is one thing we need the most is to get updated on everything that's happening around us, and most importantly, the coronavirus cases. We need to be up to date about the number of cases in each country, and that is why COVID Tracker by Hadevan Tech is here to help you. COVID Tracker is an all-new app for knowing everything about the novel coronavirus at just one time. Choose your country and get all information now. As you can see, we are going with the application first. You can scroll down to see what you can do. We can track COVID cases, get information on COVID-19, and get to the helpline page. Similarly, you can also click on a button there to get directly access to our website. You can even exit the app from a main screen. Now let's see how to track COVID cases. Ridwan, could you click on track COVID cases now? Okay. So when we click on track COVID cases, the first thing is the number of cases in the world. These number of cases are automatically updated from the main website, and we do not have to make any changes at all. As we scroll lower, we find WHO latest information with the number of cases of the top 10 countries. We scroll further down, we find some precautions to take which are certified by the WHO. And from here, we can go back to the main menu as well as COVID-19 info page and to the helpline page. Or if you want, you can even exit the app. Now, if we want to choose a country, we go back to choose your country and we click on that. When we click on that, we have a list of 7 countries and we click on any one of them to get the information about that particular country. For example, if we click on India, we open the screen of India and we get the number of cases now at the moment. And all these values, similarly as we saw in the world, these values get updated automatically. Now the Health Ministry advisory. These are the precautions which are given directly from the Health Minister of India. Now suppose if you want to go click on the website and know more about the things happening in and around the country and the number of cases and more information about the government there, you can always go there as well by clicking just on the button below Health Minister. Now if you go back, we can also go back to the main menu from here as well as exit the app from here as well. Now, if you want to track, now you may wonder, what about the countries which are not there in the list? What about the countries which you want? We've got a solution for that as well. You may see a button called Other. If you click on Other, there'll be a search bar where you can search your country. For example, now if you want to search the UAE, Ridwan, and we click, we get all the information about COVID-19 in the UAE. Now we go back and we see that there are some precautions as well in every page. This is to instill in everyone's mind about the cases and about the seriousness of the issue. Now for some people, they might be too tired to search, to type, or they might not be able to type. Maybe that's the situation around them. In that case, you can always speak to your phone. You can speak your country's name and there your solution, the number of cases will be available.
USA.
Here we have it. Now we go back to our main menu of our app. When we go back to the main menu, there will be a button called Get Info on COVID-19, which is directly taken from our website.
1 second, Jay.
Okay, I'm really sorry for the inconvenience. The app has stopped. Okay, we're back. So if we click on Get Info on COVID-19, we will be open to a page with all information on COVID-19, including the latest information news that is directly taken from our website. We get all information on what is COVID-19, how can you stay safe, and how does it transmit. From here, we also ask this user to go get more from our website where enough and more information is available. Also, we can go back to the tracking page from that page as well as the main menu. Now we have the helpline page. The helpline page is a source of emergency help for any family or any person in this pandemic. If you want to report a COVID case, which has been, if you felt suspicious of a person, or if you feel like you yourself is positive, or if you yourself have the symptoms of COVID case, you can always do that. Just click on report a case and you will be directed towards a form that we at COVID Tracker have created. When you submit this form, the form will be coming to us, and we will review the form and take it to send it to the authorities. Now, if you want an emergency number in case of any emergency help, you can click on helpline number, which will take you to the dialer and dial the number already there for you. And you can just call it to get all the emergency help. There is another thing that during this pandemic, we just did not think about ourselves. We just didn't think about the people around us. We thought about the students that have been deprived from educational facilities. So we thought that providing a link from one of the many websites to provide instant free online education, we have provided a link for that as well, since our ambition is to provide free education to all. So Khan Academy is a non-profit organization which have the same ambition as similar to us. Now, when we go back to the main menu, and that's it. This is for our app and all our facilities. Now, talking about website, I would like you to show the facilities in our website. When we scroll down, our main page is about what is COVID Tracker, a heat map, and the latest news. The coronavirus, what is COVID-19, how can you stay safe, and how does it transmit? And from here, you can even get directed towards the app. Special features of our app have been written down here so that they get a gist of what the app is. So after that, they can obviously go and check in the app what the special features are. The people can even contact us if they just click on email address, which will directly take them to the mail ID with our mail already logged in. So they just have to send the subject and that's it. You can contact us anytime, anywhere. If you scroll up, you can access the tracking page from here as well. Click on go to tracking page, you get the list of 8 countries here. And if you click on any one, you get the information about all the COVID cases in that country. If we go back, we can also others. The others have not been supported in our website yet because there is no coding available. So we have given WHO website or Worldometer to check for them to search anything about their country. Also, they have everything available to the person in our app where they can search for any country anywhere. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, Team DataBot. Thank you. We request our esteemed panel of judges to ask questions based on their presentation.
Yes, Jaden, I have a question. You are using a form wherein the people can submit their queries, which you will be redirecting to the healthcare authorities, right? Are you maintaining any database to store these details, or is there any other option where these things are being stored? Or if you have, yes, can you show me the code, please?
Yes, so basically, sir, we've created the form, and where we have created the form, Aradwan, can you just show the form coding in MIT? Yeah.
The form has been created from Jot Forms, and we can actually log into our website. We have a database there from where all the forms that are submitted. Yeah, so here we have 0 submissions yet because I had submitted one and I had deleted it. All these forms will be coming here, and in case if we find it genuine and if someone really needs a help, we'll be taking it from here and we'll be sending it to the required authorities. I hope that will solve well.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Any other questions?
I think that's it, Team DataBot. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
I now call upon Team Watson to begin with their presentation. Team Watson, you may now proceed.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Good afternoon, judges, teachers, and teams. We are team number 9, Watson. For Acuity 2020, we have created and designed an incredibly user-friendly, easy-to-use online retail service. For this purpose, we have developed a fully functional and responsive website as well as a mobile app. We are extremely grateful for the opportunity to introduce ourselves and our service. Now, Garvit, one of our developers, will share the website and the app, and he will tell you more about it.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. So the first thing when you go to a website to access all its feature is to register. So first, I'll create a user with the name of our team name, Watson, and our team number, which is 9. And the sample email, I'll just put Watson for now, and two passwords which do not really match actually. Now, when I click on sign up, it tells me that please enter a valid email ID and the passwords must match. This happens because we have used Flask and its WT Forms custom validation to check if the email is valid and the passwords match. So now entering a valid email ID and valid passwords, I enter and I sign up. Now it brings me to a pop-up saying that our account has been created and we can now log in. Now I come back to my mobile app and here I have the register page, and when I open the sidebar, it shows home, login and register. Now here I have a similar validation method is applied here too, but we already created an account. So I go to login and I enter the same details here. And then when I click on login, it takes me to the product page saying that I have been logged in as watson@gmail.com. And here I can see all the products. And also the sidebar has changed and the register and login buttons have been replaced by cart and logout. Okay, now I come back here and I log in the website. This also redirects me to the home page, and the cart and logout have appeared here too. Now I go down and we get to know that this website sells watches, bags, and clothes. First, we have the featured products. So I would add two products from the phone now, any two randomly selected products. Suppose I have to add this red textured bag. When I go to the bag page, it shows me three images. We used Flutter to make this. So this is a very simple Flutter swiper so that I can view all three images of the bag. And here there's a description. Now there's an add to cart button here. When I click this button, it tells me that our order has been added to our cart. Now I click on continue shopping. Now, when I go back to the cart on the website and I refresh, 1 second, there seems to be okay. I'll explain the website first. I click explore now, and suppose I have to add this watch to the cart. I click add to cart, and a watch has been added to the cart. And then I can add more products in a similar way. Suppose I add multiple products like this dress and another bag. Now here we can see that the products have been paginated. We did this to prevent overcrowding and to make the user have a better experience on our website so that the products are uncrowded. And we can see that the total price is mentioned here and we can see the products here. Now, if we click on remove, the product has been removed from the database. And if I just show the database, this is our Postgres database hosted on Heroku. So we can see there are three tables here: orders, products, and users. Now, if I just select the names from users,
I can see there's a Watson 9 here, which we just created. Also, if we select the password, then we can see the passwords have been completely hashed and it's impossible for anyone to know the password. And these passwords apply a different salt every time. So even if I enter the same password for 2 users, it will be different in the database. And then when I see the orders for this user, actually the only orders in this are this one. If I select name from orders, then I can see that there are 4 things here. If I remove this, one of them was added from the phone. I suppose it's for a different user. If I just select this again, then I can see that there are 3 here now because I removed one of them. And if I log out and log in as a separate user now, I already have another user set up. Now we can see that the card for this user contains different items because our database has been separated. And now explaining more of the website, our website is completely responsive and like the sidebar has changed now, as we can see. And when we click on a product, it takes us to another product page. And we have, when we click on these pictures, the pictures change. We have used some custom JavaScript and CSS for this. And all these things are still the same. They work perfectly fine. Here are the FAQs of our website. Coming back to the mobile app also has some similar features where we access all of our products from the database and their description and the pictures they have from the database too. And we can add these to the cart from here. Yeah. So this is basically our thing which we have made. Also, if suppose I log out and now I'm not logged in actually. Now if I try to add something to our cart, it will redirect me to another page. Dear guest, please make an account to proceed. Also, there's another thing. If I try to access orders manually when I'm logged out, it still says the same thing. And when I go to an invalid page, it gives me a 404 error. Yeah, so that's all for the website and our mobile app. They are completely connected. Yeah, that's all. I'll hand over back to Ojas now.
So this was our service. Our technical stack was HTML, CSS, and JavaScript for the front end of the website, Flask for the back end of the website, Flutter for the mobile app, and a PostgreSQL database. The website and the database are hosted on Heroku. We feel that what we have made here is excellent, considering the limited time frame in which it was made. I would like to thank everyone here. Thank you. We are open to any questions or suggestions you may have.
I would now like to call upon our esteemed panel of judges to ask questions based on their presentation.
Yeah, I have one question. Can I just have a quick look at the database, if you may have it open? When you do the select orders, can you do the select star? Select everything
Okay.
from the orders
Okay,
table?
okay, so just a second.
Yeah.
So this is our thing. Oh, actually, if I select star, then it contains the pictures too. So I'll just select the user ID, the ID of the product, the name of the product from orders.
Okay. Yeah.
Now I can see the red textured bag belongs to the user 28 and the fast track fitness bands belong to the user 28, which we just created, and the other 2 products belong to user 2.
Okay. Seems fair. Okay. Thank
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
I just have one more question. Can you show me exactly the configuration with, where you have connected the Postgres database with your website?
Definitely, sir. One second. So we have hosted the PostgreSQL database on Heroku, and in our code, I have created separate things where I connect the database with the URI, and I delete when I delete from the app, and I delete and I insert here, like selecting and stuff. So here, when I go to my app, and its resources, I can see that I have Heroku Postgres here. And this is the database that we have connected to our mobile.
All right, thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Team Watson. I hope Team File, are you ready now? Team File, you may now proceed.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Is my screen visible?
Yes, it is.
Thank you. Our website is Ahalam. We have made this for all the people to discover the natural beauty of Oman. And we have added extra features like emergency contacts so people who are in need of emergency can find out whatever number they need easily and fast. We are focused on two governorates right now, that is the Muscat governorate and the Dhofar governorate. We have highlighted some important places that we feel any person coming to these governorates should visit. We have added a feature of Google Maps, so the person whoever wants to see can see the directions directly without having to look around. We have added the Royal Opera House, Majlis Al Jinn Caves, then Oman Avenues Mall, and we have added some reviews which we found. Then about the Dhofar Governorate. The featured places were the Sultan Qaboos Mosque, Ayun Atham Waterfalls, and the Museum of Frankincense in Salalah. We have all added maps with directions and information to the locations. Then, our special and unique feature, we have the emergency contacts page. The important healthcare numbers, that is the Kola Hospital, Kim's Hospital, and Apollo Hospital. We have even added the Ministry of Health page and some other hospitals which are important, we feel. Then the police stations and the handy emergency numbers like the airport helpline numbers, the telephone services, electricity and water services, and SOS and emergency services. We have another important feature we feel that the people can discover is gallery. The gallery about Oman. We show the different places in form of pictures. We have no such hassles such as login and any chat features, but We have social links which we have put, which we feel is important for the people to know. And if you ever want to contact us to know more, please feel free to contact us at webappfile@gmail.com, which you'll get response almost immediately. Then we have added a live COVID tracker, which we manually see and update about the COVID cases over here.
As Aaron gets to the phone app, let's talk about the website's Name Ihram. Ihram means in Arabic means the vision of perfection. So we wanted our website to be a tribute to the 2040 to the country's 2040 vision for tourist and enrichment, and this is also a tribute to the 50th National Day that's coming up. Aaron, can you present the app, please?
Team file, without further delay, please proceed.
Yeah, but one of our team members is having net issues, and he's continuously getting kicked out of the meeting. So can we just give us 1 minute time? He'll be here.
Okay, no problem. Team file, please note that the time is still going on and you just have 7 minutes more to present. So please hurry up.
Really sorry was having some network issues. We have made a dedicated app for our website, which we also have named Ahlam. I hope my screen is visible.
Yes, it is.
Thank you. This is our app, which we are presenting from the phone. This is how our app looks with a live COVID counter. Then we have added a nav bar with all the different features in our website. Then the emergency contacts, which we can have a look. This is the emergency contacts page. It shows you all the contacts that are required about the healthcare, the police stations, and the common services like the airport helpline, telephone services, electricity, water, SOS, and emergency. We have all the functioning social links, and then we have added
Yeah, so that was an app, but uh, it's really unfortunate. But we can't handle the technical issues right now. We're continuously having problems. So we just showed as much as we can, and then we can talk about the website. I can talk about the website, but presenting it will be a problem right now. So judges, you can please ask. We are done with our presentation, so you can ask our questions.
Uh, it's okay, Team File. I now request our esteemed panel of judges to ask questions based on their presentation.
Yes, it's a good idea. I just have one question: are there any logics behind this website? Are there any actual programming, or is it just the front end?
There's programming involved. So he's it was in our teammate's device. So if he's there, I can request him to show you the coding. There's coding behind it for sure.
Mm. Okay.
So can you at least tell us what is the dynamic feature in the website? I mean, we could see only static pages and all. So you talked about the social links. So even if you are not showing the code, you can tell us about what you are doing there.
Okay, sir. Sure, sir. Okay. Right now, like in Oman, there's no particular website dedicated to Oman's tourism. And as a country is like dedicated to push the tourism, we wanted to make a website which might help boost the time period that it might take to achieve the particular goal. So we like for example, for now we created Muscat government and Muscat Governorate and Dofa Governorate, and that just highlights the main beautiful places of Oman. And we have included emergency contacts, so it's all there in one website. All there in one website that everyone can access it without. There's no login page. There's nothing. You just enter the website and you get to access our information. Uh, yeah. So yeah. So I'm done. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
I have a video showing the snapshots of the coding. As the other person is not there in the meeting right now, can I show that at least?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yes, show it.
So are you able to view my screen?
Yes, we can see the screen.
Yeah. Uh, Thank you, sir. So this was a presentation. We are really sorry, and there was technical issues at the end, and and this way we're not like, as we all home, we are due to like technical like internet issues. We might not be able to express our talents, but all I could show was the video presentation, and that was real time. That was how it looked till the end. Uh, and we are really sorry that we couldn't meet your expectations.
We totally understand, Team File, but thank you so much. I have to say that was a really educative session. The intellect and the creative potential of these minds are way higher than normal. That was indeed an amazing round.
Oh, yes, Nandana, definitely it was. Now, I would like to take the opportunity to request our guest of honor, Mr. Alkesh Joshi, to address the gathering.
Maybe sir is there or not?
So I think he's not available right now.
Yeah. I think he's another urgent call. I think after that he may be coming.
It's okay, sir. Now,
Good
I would
afternoon.
like to take. Oh, I'm sorry, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Sir has come. Alkesh sir, please go ahead.
Yes, are you able to hear me, Mr. Rao?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Apologies, I had a little bit of a difficulty in dialing in from the other device, so I had to connect through my mobile. I hope you're able to see me as well as hear me.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So, I just wanted to take this opportunity to, congratulate all the participants who have been on this phenomenal, I would say, activity or initiative from the school, because this is, so apt for the current environment that we all are operating into. It is not easy, as we say that, none of us were trained to deal with a pandemic situation and work from home arrangements, but we all have been able to now, align ourselves to it. So, all the teams and all the students who took out the effort, who took out the time to, bring themselves up to speed onto this. And I could see that, some of them had also prepared an app on the COVID tracker. There was the cafeteria app, which of course you guys could have done a little bit more research, but then it was showing that, all of you have put in a lot of effort, showcasing Oman as a good travel destination. So likewise, all the other fantastic presentations which have been put forward. I think each and every one of you is a winner. And the fact that you all are getting exposed to as well as getting trained into this domain is absolutely phenomenal, because going forward, this is what is going to be the future. Yesterday, the first trip in the Hyperloop happened, officially on a commercial basis. So, the technology is just going to take over perhaps everything, drones delivering merchandise to their customers at their home, Amazon launching smart trolleys, which can, allow you to shop at your will, and bots taking over just about everything. Someone like me who is practicing in Ernst & Young, handling the tax team, I had never thought that a bot is going to help me ever in doing anything that we do, because we tax people generally tend to be very boring and, tend to interpret law, to its comma and the full stop that is there. But then here we have deployed a bot in our office who is now filing the tax returns for all our clients. And, this is the future, and this is where the technology is heading towards. So the fact that all of you are getting that exposure upfront is phenomenal. And in my school days, getting to see a computer in the office of the school was a big achievement. And I would run back home and tell my parents that we've seen I saw a machine today, and it had a screen and it had a TV and all that. And here we are now. We've reached so much advancement. I mean, human race has really progressed dramatically over the last 15 years and 20 years, I would say. So all of you students who are into this are getting that first-hand exposure into it, and make the most of this. Look at adding comfort to human life. Look at finding solutions to the problems that people are facing, because that is where lies the future potential of technology, and that is how you all should be looking at it as well. So with this, I will hand it back to you, Jagdish.
Thank you for your inspiring words, sir. May I now invite the participating team teachers to share a few words with us on their experience at Acuity 2020. Proceeding further, may I now invite Mr. Hamid Saif Hamid Al-Hinai to share a few words with us.
Assalamu alaikum. I'd like to say that this was a very great event, and I saw a couple of very nice applications and sites. Some of them more than I expected. But obviously everyone had tried their best, and I'll be honest, during my time in school, we never really, we had computers my time, but we never had any computer science or programming teaching, not even HTML. So seeing how youngsters are able to program this much, it's very amazing. Yeah, most of these applications, I would say they can even be developed to go live. Just need to keep in mind of certain things when you start programming. Start with the design, and then you can jump to the programming and the testing and such. Always try to make your programs dynamic. I've had a couple of experience before. They'll give me the requirements, but within the next week, they'll change the requirements. And I've already completed the implementation. So always make your programs dynamic. There will always be changes. You don't know whether it's going to be next month or next year. There will always be changes. And keep learning. That's the main thing about programming and IT. The industries always keep coming up with new stuff. I was amazed even to hear some of the teams are using Flutter, which was just released, I think, last year, if I'm not mistaken. And I'll be honest, I haven't even learned that language yet. I'm still learning it. So it's very good to see some users are using that language. Other than that, thank you all and wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Now, I'd like to call upon Dr. Prasenjit Gupta to share his experience with us at Acuity 2020.
Thank you. Thank you very much for inviting me to this panel. And I would like to congratulate all the participants. Extremely happy to see school students developing all these apps. And it was amazing. So taking a cue from some of the others who said, commented on this, even in my time, when I did my undergraduate in computer science, I had not had the opportunity to see or touch a computer before doing that. And it's amazing that school students are developing all these apps and using leading technologies, and the effort matters. There were a few bleeps. Some teams could not complete their presentation. One team had not completed the project, which is fine. I think the effort matters. And congratulations to all the teams. And also considering the fact that we are all working from home and within the pandemic constraints and doing these projects, it was amazing and a very nice experience for me also. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
We at Indian School Al Wadi Al Kabir always believe in improvising and bringing out the best in our future endeavors. Thereby, we will now have a live vote polling session to take your opinion on our program today. Dear participants, judges, and all our audience members, I request all of you to scan the QR code shown on the screen and express your views on Acuity 2020.
This looks like United States of America election results.
We're voting for Barack Obama to go back to presidential.
It's indeed wonderful to see the amazing responses we have been receiving today.
Thank you, everyone. Before proceeding further, let me ask you a fun question. How many of us think that the future is all about flying cars, robots, and space traveling? Well, I definitely do. Maybe not so soon, but who knows? Let us take a look at a short video on the perspective of one's imagination on future technology in the world.
By 2050, artificial intelligence will be everywhere. AI-driven stores will allow you to purchase goods without cashiers or waiting lines. AI will diagnose and treat patients, manage transportation, and analyze massive quantities of data. AI chatbots and voice recognition systems will sound like and behave just like real people. AI will be implemented into robots. By 2050, robot dogs and other pets will serve as companions. Robots will dominate factories and begin to serve as teachers, cooks, pharmacists, law enforcement officers, athletes, and other professionals. In 2050, universal translators will remove all language barriers and voice recognition will be ubiquitous. Hundreds of sensors will be installed in our clothes, homes, and overall environment to monitor our well-being and improve our lives. Computing will change. By 2050, we may run on quantum computers. Based on the properties of quantum physics, quantum computers could deliver massive leaps in computing power, outstripping any current transistor-based models. AI and computers will integrate into humans. Brain chips like Elon Musk's Neuralink will treat neurological disorders like Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, spinal cord injury, and blindness. These brain chips will allow people to control computers and prosthetics with no physical interaction. By 2050, we may be controlling things with our minds and communicating through brain signals. By 2050, robotic prosthetics may be stronger and more advanced than our own biological ones. Prosthetic eyes and ears will enter the market, curing blindness and deafness. And in 30 years, like AI, virtual reality will be everywhere. People will try on clothes in virtual reality closets, and holograms will bring FaceTime to a new level. VR platforms will allow you to move around while staying still. We will be able to travel the world and experience life on other planets, all from home. In 2014, 300
That was superb. Finally, the moment all of us have been anxiously waiting for, the much awaited results declaration. I request Mr. Muhammad Siddiq to announce the runners-up position.
All right, thank you very much. I would like to announce the runner-ups for this event. It is Team Watson. Congratulations, Team Watson.
Congratulations, Team Watson, and to their teacher. Thank you, sir.
May I request our guest of honor, Mr. Alkesh Joshi, to announce the winners of Acuity 2020.
Thank you very much for this. But before I announce, I just want to once again thank the participation of 9 Indian schools who actually got together for this. So Acuity 2020, like I said, has been phenomenal in many ways. I also want to thank the judges for their time that they took out from their busy schedules to come and look at the developments being done by the students. So thank you very much, judges. And now, of course, is the big moment. So the winners of Acuity 2020 is, should I say it, or should I continue with the suspense a bit more? No, I think the students deserve every bit of this. So and again, I'll just echo what the other judges also said. Guys, please remember, each and every one of you is a winner who has participated in this. So it is just so that we have to pick a runner-up and a winner, but the other 7 teams are equally winners of Acuity 2020. So please go back and celebrate in your own right. So the winner for Acuity 2020 is Team Siri. So Team Siri is the winner. So huge round of applause to Team Siri. Very well done.
Congratulations, Team Siri, and to their respective teacher as well. Thank you, sir. Once again, a very hearty congratulations to all the winning teams and to the teachers who have assisted them.
Before winding up, let us take a look at the scores of the participating teams today. Congratulations to all the teams.
Before we conclude today's competition, on behalf of the principal, staff, and students of ISWK, I extend our sincere thanks to our guest of honor, Mr. Alkesh Joshi, Honorary President of School Management Committee, for taking the time from his busy schedule and gracing this occasion with his inspiring presence. Special thanks to our esteemed panel of judges, Mr. Hamid Saif Hamid Al Hinai, Mr. Mohammed Siddiq, and Dr. Prasenjit Gupta. We would like to place on record our sincere appreciation to Mrs. Gargi Chugh, Honorary President of ISWKI SMC, Mr. Binay Shukla, Chairperson ERP, Mrs. Shilpa Pavani, Chairperson Academic and Staff Matters, members of the School Management Committee, and members of the Educational Cell for their wholehearted support and benign presence here today. We would like to gratefully acknowledge the presence of the Board of Directors, our principal, vice principals, and all the teachers who have helped us in making Acuity 2020 a grand success.
I also wish to thank the teachers and participants from all the Indian schools. Special thanks to the Head of Computer Science Department, Mr. Jagdish Patil, and his team for organizing today's program. Also, thanks are due to the administrative staff and all the IT support team for their help. Last but not the least, we are grateful to our dear parents for their guidance and continuous support. Before winding up, let me take this opportunity to introduce the real processors who have helped to execute today's program seamlessly.
Signing off are your hosts for the day,
Jharna Chelani,
Nandina Patmiraj and Mr. Jobin Devasya from the Department of English.
See you next year also.
Thank you and have a great day ahead.